The War Room is a very sweet, short Rugrats segment. This is the second segment of the 8th episode of the 7th season of Rugrats. And Grandpa Lou and Lulu are sitting on the sofa, and Grandpa Lou is telling Lulu a story from his war days, of course. And as he's telling the story, we see something very similar with Tommy being acted out. For example, Grandpa Lou tells about how he came across the strong smell of manure. Tommy's face down in Grandpa's smelly boots, and Tommy's wearing a bucket on his head, which is beautifully animated. The colours are gorgeous, very visually engaging this episode, or this segment. And he's on a mission to try and get Dill's bottle. And honestly, that's it. Not much else happens. I've learned that with these really short Rugrats segments, to not expect much in terms of the narrative, but to enjoy them as just a display of fun animation. That's not to say that some of them aren't terrible, because they are, but this one I thought was very sweet. It's a nice little story. I love Lulu because I love Debbie Reynolds, and Tommy trying to get Dill's bottle was very cute. It's very well animated. There are toys everywhere. There's so much to look at. It's really sweet. It's not the most detailed. It's not the most in-depth. This one, I think, wouldn't have developed into a full story. There are a couple of the small 2-minute-ish segments where I think, yeah, they could have done more with that. This one, I mean, they could have ended up having the babies imagining they're in a war situation, and yeah, that probably wouldn't have been a good idea. So it worked well as a small, self-contained little story, and definitely well animated.